Hey guys, I'm back with singles and finally done with final exams, so I'm really happy at the moment. But you remember this team, but remember when I was getting rid of Roserade because of the fact that it went back to OU? Well, there's your replacement right there, Tangrowth. Unfortunately, thanks to this guy, you're probably not gonna see it. It's like I want to use Electrode. I don't know if that's a good idea. No, Feraligatr? Yeah, Feraligatr is a decent idea. And I shouldn't use Typhlosion actually. Typhlosion wouldn't actually... Well... Oh shoot. I guess I'll go with Regirock. Now, Typhlosion I managed to actually change up. Because I did have it with the whole Choice Scarf thing, but I decided to change it because obviously it's extremely common. So instead I have the spec set, and very coincidentally it's the same one as I think Angelo Blazes, but I use mine on singles obviously. Togekiss. Well, there's a simple thing I use with Electrode. Electrode is the easy taunt user. With Hasty Nature, this thing outruns like way too many Pokemon, which is a good thing for me anyway. So, you know, with him, evidently I could taunt out Trick Room users, substitutes, walls, scissors, even though that's not always the best idea, but whatever. So now I managed to use taunt. Now there's another bit to the strategy, depending on what I really feel like doing. And I expected it. This guy, I'm guessing this is the same Togekiss we see every day. Now, you see Electrode as a bit of a mixed. I mean, Hasty Nature, you're allowed to do anything with that. But basically, it uses taunt, and if I predict a switch, you know, where Thunderbolt's not, you know, not the greatest move to use, I use Screech. So that way, then, you know, the next Pokemon experiences a ginormous defense loss. Speaking of which, I didn't even use that much special Pokemon in this. Tangrowth is a special sweeper, but as with plenty of grass types, it's really hard to know when to use it, considering they have so many weaknesses. And that was to be expected. Alright, no biggies. Ooh, nice. Critical, not the... Yes! That was awesome. But now... Oh, jeez. Unfortunately, Electrode's sash is gone, but I don't know if it's a good idea to switch. Because I might need Electrode for a good reason. And... oh, man, what am I going to do? I can't make a good switch in here. I use Screech. Here goes. This is an attack you don't see that often in random Wi-Fi. So let's see what he's going to do. Dragon Dance, maybe? No, he was going to straight up attack me with Stone Edge. Meaning I probably should have switched to Regirock. I was just afraid of Earthquake. I mean, considering he saw that I had a Uxie, I could see why he went with Stone Edge. Alright, well, Regirock has good defenses, why not? And thanks to the Sandstorm, Regirock's special defense has grown too. Now, you've seen Regirock before. Very easy moveset to remember. It's basically like the physical version of my Regice, really. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have told you that. You might get that hint after me telling you that. So he calls him back. He's probably going to send out Togekiss in case he thought I was going to go with Earthquake. Or Slowbro in case I was going to go with Brick Break. Now Slowbro, this could be a lot harder to do. A lot harder to take down. See, this is where I kind of needed Electrode. Electrode would have actually done something to this guy. Alright. So I guess I'm going to have to go with Stab Stone Edge on this one. This is where Thunder Punch would have actually been a good idea. Well, not even, because Stab Stone Edge does the same thing. Does the same amount of damage, which is not much of it, as you can see here. Luckily, again, thanks to the Sandstorm, Regirock's special defense went up. Let's see how much this is going to hurt. Ooh, that still hurt a pretty good amount. You can only hope for a critical hit out of Stone Edge. Shell Bell. That's an item you don't see too much. Because it's not always the most reliable one. Alright, well, I'm going to keep going with Stone Edge. Switching would be kind of pointless, actually. Because now that I realize it was 3 Pokemon, our Feraligatr could at least take down the right. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be flipping kidding me. Great. So Regirock's out of there. Lucky piece of crap. Alright. Well, he's gonna keep healing himself a little bit, even though I'm still getting hurt by the sandstorm. Alright. I'm gonna definitely need Feraligatr's help here. This is the only Pokemon I did a standard set on. Because I found, you know, I obviously find the set to be very useful, especially against OU abusers. But in this guy's case, obviously he doesn't abuse OUs. Despite the fact that, well, he had 3 of them, but it's not like he abused all 3 of them on me. So here goes nothing, really. Sidekick, how much is this going to hurt? I could actually throw in another Dragon Dance, which is something I actually need. So let's do it. And thanks to leftovers, Feraligatr doesn't get affected much by the sandstorm here. Alright, so I could throw in another Dragon Dance, because the only real actual move I could use against this guy is Earthquake. Or unless I really want to go for the flinch chance, which those odds are usually not that good. Alright. So I got a Swords Dance and an Agility on this guy. He's going to keep attacking with Psychic. I should probably go for the flinch chance, because evidently, I don't think a regular Earthquake's gonna finish off Slowbro. I really don't think so. So I'm gonna need flinch chance on this one. I'm gonna need some serious flinch chance. 30% flinch, you gotta help me out. Here goes. This is where Crunch would have actually been a good move for Feraligatr. Here goes. Dang, that did hurt. And I didn't get the flinch chance, thus I unfortunately got swept. No, yeah, unfortunately got swept. That sucks. Man. Well, this guy battled well. Thanks for watching, guys.